To Sachas in Manchester, part of the infamous Britannia Hotel chain. It's been named which is worst hotel for, I believe, the 12th year in a row. So that's enough about Britannia Hotels, the hotel chain. Sachas from the outside is down like an alleyway, and the building on the outside does look like it needs quite a bit of attention. I mean, look at it, it looks dated, it needs a good clean, and you'll see a bit more of that from the room perspective. Dirty windows, and also you can smell weed smoking when you're outside the hotel in the alleyway. Put it into perspective what the area is like. You can tell by these pictures you're seeing on the wall now. It's not a very nice area, especially if you're out at night and you got people out there smoking cannabis or whatever. So be warned, it is not very safe outside the hotel after a certain time. I paid £38.20 to stay at Sacha's for a night in Manchester. Do you think it was worth it? Put the comments down below. Guys, Sacha's Manchester. That's one stay tonight, guys. Sacha's Manchester. I'm there for one night and back after 7 months. I'll see you in the room is like, guys. Well, I won't tell you that at the moment. But heading into the hotel, I had to go and sign from the key, obviously. This, by the way, I'm going to put this in there now. It's just like a room review. It's not looking around the hotel or anything. It's to give you some useful tips if you're staying at this particular hotel. You know, about the safety aspect of everything. At night you could smell cannabis. I'd closed the window because the smell of cannabis from outside was wafting straight in the room. So it is obvious that there's drug abuse outside the hotel, and I see people outside taking drugs as well. Don't look at them, just mind your own business and carry on doing what you're doing, because they will try and start on you. That's a guaranteed fact. So there's that. The receptionist though was pretty kind, and the check-in process was very quick, I would say. Now let's go to the room, guys. Now guys, let's see what the room is like, and let's see if we like the room. The first thing I noticed when I walked in was you could smell of cannabis because the window was open and the waft was coming in from the outside. First impressions about the room: it needs updating. It looked like it had been done recently. That's fair enough. Been painted, I mean, but it's still of 70s style, 80s style. The TV was of adequate size. You had everything else that you needed for a one night stay in the room. But 70s, 80s style room, that's what comes to mind. So yeah, it's a bit of a letdown really, but you know, but they did make certain you had enough tea and coffee for one night. But I guess you run out, you can always go down the reception and request more. You had your usual 4 towels for 2 people. The bathroom looked like it had been updated recently. So yeah, that was the good thing about the room, but there were a couple of negatives I noticed as well, which I'll get into in the review. But the bathroom actually looked quite nice. It was clean and tidy. Just one little safety aspect I'll mention in the review, guys. Right, now the windows, they're completely filthy, to be honest. They could do with a complete clean. I mean, just look at them. I booked a room with no window, but they're going to give me a room with windows. I think they should get a cleaner and clean. Only one of the windows were actually clean. The rest of them look like this. I mean, completely filthy. They ain't been cleaned in years, so that's a gripe I've got here. The windows were completely filthy, so yeah. So Britannia Hotels need to get a window cleaner in, I guess, and clean the windows. They're absolutely filthy, so that's a gripe I've got with that. I couldn't do it on the film because it wouldn't capture it that much, but I took still photographs so you can see what I'm looking at now. Total filth looking at the windows. Hey guys, this is room 214, I think. 214. Hang on. 218. I'm in room 218. So I'm in room 218. I am. Right, this is the room at first glance. You've got your usual tea and coffee making facilities. You've got, I checked the kettle already, a nice clean kettle. A lamp that actually works. Those two don't, as far as I'm aware. Nah, that one don't work, as you can see. Even they don't do nothing. Let's try. Ah, they do. Britannia, but never mind. Let's check the bed. Looks clean enough to me. I have one little quick nose. We've got a mattress protector. Oh, it's a brand new mattress. That is actually a fairly new mattress, to be fair. Right, don't need to check that. It's a brand new mattress. So new mattress, brilliant. Looks like this room's been recently painted, so that's pretty good. You've got 1970s style lamps. TV, we've not tested that yet. It works, and it's got YouTube. That works. That's pretty good going. Brilliant. It works. So that's good. You've got, that's clean. Clean. As I can see, that's nice and clean. That's clean. You've got 1, 2, 3 teas, 4 teas. That's clean inside there. As you can see, that's all clean. You get your repair card thing. You've got the table from the 80s. You've got a modernish chair. It's better than the last one time I came in. Didn't have these the last time I came in. So that's pretty good going. That's a good touch. That's a good touch. Clean, a nice chair. The bed does look reasonably new, even though they have been pushed together. There are marks on the carpet, you can't get around that one. You've got a table from the 70s, as I said just now. All this looks reasonably clean. This has gone up in my book, guys. You've got 1, 2, I've got to count these, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 unsuitable hangers. You've got a spare rug put over you in case it's cold. No danger of that in here because it's baking hot. You've got a fan. I don't think I need to use that tonight. The mirror. It's got some rusty spots along there. So it's gone rusty there. Actually, it is a bit dusty in the bathroom, I have to say, guys. So you've got rust on there. But that's no biggie. Bath. One thing I would say, I've just noticed it. It probably was it at some point, but I don't know where. But the bath shower, it's very fine, have a nice little shower. But the thing is, there's no grab rail. So when you're standing, you can slip over in the bath. So it should be one there somewhere on the wall, you know. So Britannia Hotels, if you ever watch this, well, I say you will, but if you ever do, please, at the Sachas Hotel in Manchester, please, please, please invest in handrails. It's safety, because that in there gets slippery. Yes, you've got a slippery mat to get out of the bath with or shower, but you've got no handrails, so you've got nothing to grab onto when you get out and have a shower. I just found out. I'm going to add this in to the beginning of the video, so it's just adding. But yeah, I didn't notice it at the time, but yes, you need to invest in handrails, so you've got something to grab onto on the side of the bath, so you can grab hold of something if you slip, because that inside there gets very slippery. So please, please, please invest in handrails, Britannia Hotels. Plenty of pressure in that, guys. Lovely and warm. So I can't argue with that. Yep, there's plenty in that. Sometimes that's empty when I come to these places. You've got 2 cups. You've got a clean sink. A newish sink. 1 Britannia soap. That's all you need. That's about it really. You've got your luggage stand there, which I'm going to use right now to put my bag on. So let's put that on camera. On it. I'll tell you what, this place has gone up in my book, guys. There we go. That's my usual bag I carry. The carpet's seen better days, but I'm not going to lie, guys. In my book, this has gone up. Outside there, could do a bit. The window could do a bit of a clean, to be honest. So the window's a bit mouldy and dirty, but apart from that, guys, this is alright. In my book, this has gone up. Hello guys, I just thought I'd inform you that Jenny's restaurant at Sacha's Manchester is closed. So this means they no longer serve breakfast at Sacha's Manchester. I was informed when I arrived at reception that no, they've not served breakfast here at in around a year. So it is what it is. There's plenty of other places around town, around Manchester, Piccadilly, to grab breakfast, but I just thought I'd inform you that Sachas Hotel in Manchester no longer serves breakfast. So I just thought I'd make this little part to inform you that breakfast is no longer 7:30 till 10 o'clock. It's no longer served here. Just thought I'd inform you about that, guys. Hello guys, just thought I'd show you around the reception area of the hotel. It is got quite clean and tidy, nice sofas you can to rest on. You've got a snacks machine, obviously the reception, but also there's a lovely chandelier you will see as you walk in, and also if you look, there's a little pond that runs underneath. It's one of the original features of the hotel from when it was first made. It's got fish and everything inside there. Some koi carp I think I saw in there. So I took a photograph of that to show you in this video. So yeah, it's got some lovely features as you walk in. So yeah, check that out if you visit Sacha's in Manchester. Well, my sleep last night was pretty good. I was surprised actually, to be honest. So yeah, the bed was comfortable, I'll give it that. A bit noisy on the outside. You get a lot of noise from the street. That's not the hotel's fault. But apart from that, it wasn't that bad. I actually got a pleasant night's sleep. The bed was nice and comfortable. Actually, it's a brand new mattress, as you would have seen. So my stuff, I'm getting ready to leave. I'll be out of here, well, turfing out time's about 10 o'clock, it's at 10 o'clock. But I'm going to be leaving here a bit before then because I've got to find a place to have breakfast. Because as I said, I don't do breakfast here no more. But my stay at Sachas Hotel wasn't as bad as it was last time. Yes, I agree with Ben touring with Ben. The room was cold. I did put the heater on, but that's made next to no difference. So the room was freezing cold this time. Last time it was baking hot. This time it's freezing cold. So it's a mixture of both. I had to give the place another go because, well, every place deserves a second chance. I might give it a third chance actually as well. I don't know yet. Come back in about a year's time or something to see if anything's changed. I don't know. That's a video for the future. But would I recommend the place? Well, there's a few recommendations. Don't go out. We can go out, but just be careful. A lot of drug taking outside the hotel. I noticed. I see it myself. Because the hotel's like, as you'll see, is like in a little alleyway. So there's a lot of drug taking there, and so be very careful. One guy actually looked like he's. We'll put a clip in of this. Looked like he was trying to, or going to try and pick a fight with me. But he was with his friends, and he came walking straight towards me, and he barged into me. I had to move out of the way. So yeah, it's not a very pleasant place. So if you've got kids, just be careful. Don't let them go out by themselves. If you stay here with your kids, you're old enough to go out by themselves, that is. So be mindful of that. The streets of Piccadilly, Manchester ain't exactly safe anyway. I know this, but just keep that in mind. And there's a lot of drug taking in the alleyway directly outside the hotel. Not the hotel's fault, not any way, shape or form, but just want to mention that. The room itself looks a bit dated, but if it's just for one night, I paid £38. £38.20. It would be at the beginning anyway. £38.20. I paid for this room for one night. Would I have paid any more for that? Mostly I would have got to about £45 maybe, but that would be my limit with this place. Security come knocked on the door last night and told the door didn't close properly and said, could I please lock the door? So security is pretty good here, so that is a good thing. Staff very friendly, got no qualms with them. So staff, going by what I could see, very friendly. There's no queues when I got here. They did try to get me to check in online before I came, but I chose not to because, well, I wanted to pay for the place as I got here, not online. You know what I mean. I didn't pay for it in advance, so I won't get a discount. so there's no point in me doing that. I don't want Britannia started to do that for, but still, I weren't doing that, so that's neither here or there. The room itself looked like it's been reasonably looked after. It's been painted. All there looks like it's freshly been, like I had a fresh lick of paint. There are a few marks here and there, but that's nothing really. Gaps around there like that, but that's nothing. It's all safe. That's a really old plug socket actually, but that's not really there. They don't do food here. Breakfast, don't do it here no more. So there's no point in doing that. There are a few little stains on the wall. I'll just light that up if I can. Yeah, I light up there. You see that there? So yeah, there's a few little marks here and there on the wall, little crack there, a little bit of dust there. The usual stuff. The usual stuff really. So that could be expected. Like we want to be picky. There is that there if you want to be picky there, but that's nothing to worry about. You see where the chain's lock, actually a bit of a gap there. That's not real there. It's pretty good with your fire safety plan. But in all it's pretty good. Would I recommend this place? Well, that's not for me to say. That's for the person who's planning on coming here to stay. But that's about it for me. This is Walking in the Sun, and I'll see you in the very next one from Sachas Hotel.